जो चीन का मामला है उस पे हमारा क्या स्टैंड है वो मैं यहाँ पढ़ना चाहूँगी। Honorable Deputy Chairman, our relations with China have recently come under renewed focus due to developments in the Doklam area in the Sikkim sector, close to the India-China-Bhutan tri-junction boundary point. India's position on this issue has been articulated in the press statement issued by Minister of External Affairs on June 30th. Our concerns emanate from Chinese actions on the ground, which have implications for the determination of tri-junction boundary point between India, China and Bhutan, and the alignment of India-China boundary in the Sikkim sector. Both these aspects of tri-junction point and India-China boundary alignment in the Sikkim sector had been earlier addressed in our written common understanding reached between the special representatives of India and China on the boundary question in December 2012. Point 13 of the common understanding states that, on quote, the tri-junction boundary points between India, China and third countries will be finalized in consultation with the concerned countries. Since 2012, we have not held any discussions on the tri-junction with Bhutan. The Chinese action in the Doklam area is therefore of concern. With regard to the boundary in Sikkim sector, there are still steps to be covered before the boundary is finalized. This understanding has been reflected in the common understanding of December 2012 in point number 12, which states that, I quote, there is mutual agreement on the basis of the alignment of the India-China boundary on the basis of, underlining, there is mutual agreement on the basis of the alignment of the India-China boundary in the Sikkim sector as provided by the convention between China and Great Britain relating to Tibet and Sikkim signed in 1890. Then, during the 8th Special Representative meeting in June 2006, the Chinese side had in fact handed over a non-paper for separate agreement on the boundary in Sikkim sector. The non-paper had proposed that both sides, I am again quoting, that both sides may, based on the above mentioned historical treaty, that is 1890 convention, verify and determine the specific alignment of the Sikkim sector and produce a common record. On this basis, as an initial result of the boundary settlement, both sides may negotiate and sign an agreement on the boundary alignment in the Sikkim sector to replace the historical treaty. Subsequently, in special representatives meetings, the Chinese side has made the proposal for finalizing the boundary in Sikkim sector, terming it as an early harvest of the SR process. This clearly confirming that the boundary is in the Sikkim sector is not yet finalized. Otherwise, they would not have used this term, early harvest. As we say, low-hanging fruit. It was an early. Yes, we have noted the Chinese side has selectively quoted parts of Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's letter, selectively they are quoting, of 22nd March 1959 pertaining to the India-China boundary in the Sikkim sector. A full and accurate account of that letter would have also brought out that Prime Minister Nehru's assertion was clearly based on the boundary alignment as shown in our Indian published maps. The Chinese side in their recent document published on the website of their foreign ministry have expressed commitment to maintaining peace and tranquility in the India-China border areas. India always believes that peace and tranquility in the India-China border areas is an important prerequisite for smooth development of our bilateral relations. We will continue to engage with the Chinese side through diplomatic channels to find a mutually acceptable solution on the basis of the Astana consensus between our leaders. I note the sense of the House is supportive. In this regard, in keeping with the unique and traditional friendship with Bhutan, we will also continue to maintain close consultation and coordination with the Royal Government of Bhutan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.